I'm Shawnee Au, and this is One News Now. The Octa Research Group is warning that the country's COVID-19 cases could hit as high as 9,000 per day by the end of August. That's, of course, if the Delta variant causes a surge in infections here in Metro Manila. Let's discuss this further with Greg Gregorio, who joins us live from Mandaluyong. Hi, Greg. How did Octa come up with that nationwide projection of 9,000 cases by the end of August?
Hi, Sean. Just a bit of clarification. The Octa Research Group's projection of 9,000 daily case count for the transmission of COVID-19 is only for the National Capital Region, as according to them, if the increasing cases in the region driven by the Delta variant. As of date, the group doesn't have any projection yet for the transmission of COVID-19 in the whole country should the Delta variant cause any surge in the entire country. Sean?
All right, Greg, with the current rate of infections, when is Octa seeing our health system getting overwhelmed possibly?
According to the Octa Research Group, if the Delta variant is indeed causing the increase of cases in the region, we might see about 9,000 to 13,000 of cases by the end of August, as similar to the exponential growth of the transmission experienced by Thailand, Malaysia, and Vietnam. And with this, and if this is the case, the health capacity in the National Capital Region may be reached at 70% by mid-August and may be overwhelmed by the end of next month. Sean?
That's right, Greg. Octa also released this estimate that about 7% of all cases nationwide could already be Delta variant cases. Can you tell us how they came up with this number of 7%?
Yes, on this 7% is an estimate by Octa Research Group's Professor Guido David, because according to him, there is a limited capacity of the Philippine Genome Center for the whole genome sequencing. As of date, the country has only subjected about 1% of our total COVID-19 cases to whole genome sequencing, because according to PGC, not every RT-PCR positive samples may be subjected to whole genome sequencing, as it requires a high viral load or less than 30 CT value before a sample may be subjected to whole genome sequencing. Sean?
All right, so we need a high viral load to be able to put the sample through genome sequencing. Now, Octa is also making the suggestion, Greg, to shorten the 2-dose interval between shots of AstraZeneca and Sinovac. What is the rationale behind this?
Yes, according to Octa's fellow Father Nicanor Austriacos, also a molecular biologist, currently we have 4 weeks interval for the 2 doses of Sinovac Coronavac, and they are suggesting to lower it down to just 2 weeks, while we are having about 12 weeks the interval of AstraZeneca shots. They are recommending for a shorter interval of just about 8 weeks. According to Octa, this is for us to reach higher number of fully vaccinated individuals, while they are also suggesting a 2-week circuit breaker lockdown in the National Capital Region. Sean?
Right. Any other interesting points mentioned during the press briefing earlier, Greg, that we should know about?
Yes, Sean. In the briefing earlier there's also a representative from the Philippine General Hospital. She said they were able to take care of the 21 Delta cases among the 119 cases detected in the country, and 300 individuals have been identified as close contacts and evaluated and then tested, but no COVID-19 outbreak has been observed so far, and they have also called heightened alert in the hospital, and they're also hoping to open another isolation facility in the coming weeks or months. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for all those updates. That was Greg Gregorio joining us live from Mandaluyong over the phone. Thanks, Greg. And the private sector has backed the call to impose a 2-week lockdown in Metro Manila. In an interview with One News's Agenda, Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship Joey Concepcion said that early lockdowns could help prevent the spread of the Delta COVID variant. Concepcion added that it would be better for the economy if curbs are imposed sooner, but he did note that some considerations, especially for those who have been fully vaccinated, should be allowed.
If a hard lockdown is in place, then please allow those who have been vaccinated some greater mobility, and access, depending on how hard the lockdown will be. But I believe those who have been vaccinated should be provided with some mobility.
In that same interview, Concepcion said that the private sector is now scrambling to vaccinate all employees amid the threat of the more transmissible Delta variant.
Our vaccines have arrived, and so all the companies are mounting right now a major effort to try to get all our employees vaccinated by the end of August. The vaccination of the employees that we have has to continue because this will protect their lives.
Let's move on now to other stories we're keeping our eyes on. At least 82 police officers from the Quezon City Police District, or QCPD, have tested positive for COVID-19. City Epidemiology Head Dr. Rolando Cruz said the confirmed cases were from QCPD's Police Station 3, otherwise known as the Tilipapa Police Station. The QCPD is now verifying if any of the 82 police officers were deployed to the Batasang Pambansa for the State of the Nation address last Monday. QC Mayor Joy Belmonte has directed all 16 station commanders to ensure that health protocols are being observed. And the Tourism Department has reiterated its call for more affordable COVID-19 tests. Speaking on agenda, Tourism Secretary Bernadette Romulo Puyat said they are looking to cut down the price of RT-PCR tests to around 1,500 to 1,800 pesos. Puyat also called for the certification of more facilities that are conducting saliva-based RT-PCR tests. And the Office of the Vice President has confirmed that VP Leni Robredo met with Senators Ping Lacson and Tito Soto last week. OVP spokesperson Barry Gutierrez said that it is part of Robredo's, quote, commitment to forge the broadest possible unity among groups and individuals seeking change in 2022. Gutierrez also noted that Robredo attended the meeting with former Senator Bam Aquino, who is among those being consulted by the VP regarding her 2022 plans. We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here.
I'll just wipe it later when I'm...
You're back on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Business groups are worried that the threat of the Delta COVID variant could hamper economic recovery. Dale De Vera joins us over the phone to tell us more. Dale, what's happening? What do you have for us?
Sean, business groups are still hopeful that with the COVID-19 vaccination program, businesses can pick up by year-end. However, they're worried about the Delta variant, which is believed to be driving an increase in COVID cases in the Philippines. Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry President Emeritus George Barcelon said micro, small, and medium enterprises were badly hit by the pandemic since last year. Only the export and BPO sector picked up in the past few months with the reopening of several economies. Barcelona also opposes the reimposition of stricter lockdowns. He said returning to a circuit breaker at this point is a hard decision, but the economy needs to be stable. However, Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship Joey Concepcion said he is inclined to support the Off-Site Research Group's call for another lockdown. Concepcion explained that implementing a circuit breaker at a later time would mean a longer lockdown duration. He, however, appeals to the government to give businesses a window to prepare. Some business groups admit that while lockdowns would have a big impact on the economy, something still has to be done against the Delta variant as early as possible. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for that update and stay safe. Dale De Vera joining us live or joining us over the phone. Weightlifting star Heidelin Diaz and skateboarder Margie Didal are coming back home after their Olympic stints. As per Tokyo Games protocol, athletes and their teams have to leave Japan within 48 hours after their events. Despite coming up short of a medal, Didal has won people's hearts across the globe with her charming attitude. Meanwhile, Philippine Olympic Committee President Bambol Tolentino said that Heidelin wants to be with her family after being away from them for more than a year. The country's first Olympic gold medalist trained in Malaysia for the better part of the past year for her fourth Olympic stint.
Excited na ako makita ang family ko at excited na akong ipakita sa inyo ang medalyang napanalunan ko nung isang araw at naipakita na kaya natin mga Pilipino. Miss na miss ko na ang Pilipinas at mahal na mahal ko ang Pilipinas.
And the Philippines continued its boxing success in the Tokyo Olympics as Nesty Petesio defeated Yenny Castañeda of Colombia via unanimous decision in the quarterfinals of the featherweight competition. Petesio put on a clinical performance as she delivered timely counter-punches to defeat Castañeda. The win guarantees Petesio at least a bronze medal, with the possibility, of course, of snatching the country's second gold medal. Petesio will fight for a ticket to the gold medal round on Saturday against European champion Irma Testa of Italy.
Alam na po namin yun, natibrihan na po ako ng mga coaches ko, coach Lito, coach doon na gano'n nga po yung gagawin. Kasi sa totoo lang, natalo na po niya ako 2008 World Championship sa India po. So, gano'n din po yung ginawa niya, aggressive po. Yun, mas preparado po kami dito.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.